What's up, everybody? This is Daniel from the home team. We are here in Chicago playing at Subterranean. We've got a sold-out show tonight. We're on like the 7th show of this tour, I think, in the middle of a 6-day stretch. We're gonna show you our van. So our driver, Zesty, is right back there. He does most of the driving. We occasionally, if it's super long, we'll pick up the extra shifts, but he helps us like get there through the night so we can get here early, hit a Planet Fitness, go shower. Today it didn't work out that way, so we are not as clean as we usually are. The van is a mess right now because we're in the middle of like a 6-day show stretch where it's just, 6 straight shows, sleep in the van. We'll get to the bunks in the back there in a little bit. Let's see, what do we got up front? Ooh, we got this little doll that was made. This is a character from our album art. This is probably the coolest thing I think we've ever gotten from a van. So this is our new driving buddy. I sneak my sunglass and glasses case up here, and no one has said anything about that. We got a milkshake for Pat from Broadside. He's not here yet, so I guess we had some food delivered for him. What else we got going on? Everyone has backpacks in here. This is probably one of the last tours that we're gonna do in a van because we just have too many people and too much stuff. So we have to strategically, if we're sleeping, all the backpacks make it into the front couple seats, and then when we're awake, all the backpacks get shoved back into the back or under the seats. Always have to have my lumbar support because I'm 32 and my back hurts. Very important. We got the bulls on deck. One of the few consistent things in a rider is Red Bull, pretty much specifically for John.
For one person. Yeah.
For one person, and we get a case every day. The man goes through a lot. Take a look at the main part of the van.
This is where the magic happens.
The magic. So we sleep in the van pretty much every night. We usually leave shows at 1 a.m. or so. Sometimes get to a Planet Fitness, shower, everyone hops into the van, Zesty drives us to the next spot. So we have 7 people traveling with us right now. That is too many for a van this size. So usually it's driver, someone in the co-pilot seat, 1 or 2 people up here in the front, someone laying down, and then a couple people have to be in the bunks somewhere. There's really no way for all of us to sit and hang out at the same time. So there's always someone or 2 people laying down. Very important part of the van. You gotta make sure to have a trash can. We can throw away all our garbage. In this spot right here, this is a bunk or I guess like a little wooden structure. We got the idea from This Wildlife. Since there's only 3 of them that tour, they basically have the same van and then build 3 of these so they all have their own sleeping spot. But this is just a little wooden structure that goes over the top of this back bench seat. So if we have to, we can pull this out, throw it in the trailer, and have an additional couple seats right there. So this is the back where everybody sleeps. Our sound guy in general do everything for us. Man, Jack built these insane new bunks. Let him explain a little how we did it.
Yeah, so we found these metal bed frames from IKEA. They're essentially extras you can buy for IKEA's bed frames, and they come with brackets you can screw into the wall. So we put 4 of them into the actual frame of the van, and then we could just lay plywood down on top, so there's no beams or anything, and we can get 3 people down in the bottom on foam and 3 people up top.
Okay. So this is my spot right here. I think we have Jack, our TM, Annie, I sleep right here. This spot is usually where Zesty goes. He has to kind of manage his sleep schedule to be awake. Well, he's also our LD, so he does our lights for us too. So he has to be there for load in, sleep a little bit, be there for the show, sleep a little bit, wake up to drive. And so it's a whole scheduling nightmare for him. So Zesty sleeps right there, then Brian and Ryan. I don't actually know which one. Oh, Brian and Ryan. And we've got a couple other new features since the last episode we did. So Jack and Brian basically gutted all the plastic framing from the inside of the van and replaced it with wood so that we can screw stuff into there. Now we've got these nice little wall-mounted, I don't know, little pockets where you can hold stuff. A thing that you would never consider is how easy it is to lose like AirPods or just your phone just in the middle of the night, especially when there's 3 people sleeping down there. So this gives us a nice way to like store our crap, wake up, pull it back out. And also, they tapped into like the AC line because there's like, it's very insulated down here, so they can get air pumped directly from like the van, you know, like AC system straight into there, so it can stay nice and cool if they need it to be, or hot in the winter right now. But one of the things when you're sleeping in a van that is kind of tough is that if you're parked facing the sun, or like, you know, whatever, in the east, when the sun rises, you just get sun baking directly through the window. So we've tried like 5 different methods of keeping the sun out, and we ended up with this genius little contraption. Jack, what material is this?
It's called Reflectix insulation. Basically, we just cut it out to fit like the windows, and then Velcroed everything, so we can take them down if we need to see through the back or anything like that. But for the most part, they just kind of stay like that, and they're in all the windows on the side here too.
So yeah, now it's just like a pitch black paradise in there, except if it is parked in the sun, the people in the top bunk, like the temperature disparity between the top and the bottom is gigantic. So it'll be like 50 outside, but if the sun's baking down, it'll get like, you know, 80 or 90 up here. So I wake up every once in a while just drenched in sweat, like I'm in the middle of the Sahara. But it is very comfortable for what it is. Probably the last tour that we're gonna do in a van. We just have too many people now, which is crazy to think, because like, you know, 4 years ago when we did our last bus Invaders, we were so excited about getting bunks set up, and there were only 5 of us. So the growth in the last couple of years has been pretty crazy. So we've got a couple things set up in our trailer because in the van we don't have enough room to carry all of our suitcases and everything. So the gear is all around this little side door contraption. So when you open the side door, we've got these shelves set up right here, so we can house all of our like clothing and everything. We just redid this like 2 days ago, so we can fit like 3 suitcases standing vertically. There's a couple that have to go in the back. Again, too many people. But we each have like a single day bag, so our suitcases don't have to be accessed. We just make sure to keep like enough clothing for like 2 changes of clothes. In our little day bags, there's our matching home team colored Crocs floating all throughout the van and trailer. But this is where all of our like backpacks and regular, you know, day bags. So we just signed a new record deal with Thriller. We have a new record coming out sometime before the end of the year. It is written now. We're gonna record it when we get home from the tour that we're currently on. Next tour will probably be in the fall sometime. You can catch all our tour dates on our Instagram, at the home team. I'm sure the link will be in the description and stuff, all that stuff. But yeah, we have a new record coming out before the end of the year, and hopefully we'll catch you at a show.